been avoiding our calls. This is not something we appreciate. Please return Mr. Gates' phone call.
I don't know if we can do that.
I don't care how you get it done, just get it done.
Hello? I told you to stop calling here. I'm not interested.
I have to be about my father's business.
people. Jesus. These people would destroy you.
I will not be afraid of any principality, power, or government of this present age.
Well, I am.
Who should you be afraid of more? The man who can kill your body? Or the one who, after the body is dead, has the power and authority to throw that soul into hell? Which one should you fear?
Very perceptive of you. Now tell me, Mr. Iscariot, into which category do I fall? Judas, I only want to help Jesus. I only want to talk to him. There are those out here who would destroy him. I simply want to protect him from all that. Rein him in a bit. I don't want to hurt him. That's why I need your help. If you lead me to him, we can take him with a minimum of us. A minimum of violence. However, if we have to hunt him down, if we have to hunt him down, if we have to hunt him down, if we have to hunt him down.
You want me to betray him?
If you want to put that name on it, I would prefer a more pleasant reading. After all, is it really betrayal if it's for some good?
And so what happens to me? Am I going to go down in history as the man who betrayed Christ? You know, just some name that can only be used to shame other men and frighten children. I put in the same category as Benedict Arnold.
can stand by and watch him get ripped to pieces, or you can help us. You can help him. You walk away with the books in your pocket and you'll help him along. You can see to it that he never has to worry about any of this again.
Hi. I see you again.
I'm glad that you could actually see me on such short notice. As you know, I've been working with Jesus and his group for the past few years. Jesus is not the kind of man who can go very far without making some enemies.
Well, yes, but I'm not sure how that affects me.
Jesus is going to become a political figure soon. And now if somebody with power were to help shield him.
Judas, I'll be honest with you. It would be better for me in my office if Jesus just went away.
But, look, I know that Gates and his cadre are involved in this. And I also know that your DA's office has been trying to build a case against him for years.
I'm sorry. No.
Even at the cost of your own career?
Judas, Jesus could very well be the cost of my career.
What is the greatest commandment?
The greatest commandment is to love your neighbor as yourself.
What is your name?
That's a good question. Got a little story about it. There was this man who was walking, let's say, the inner city of Cleveland. And 3 guys jump him and pillage him, beat him up, and leave him there for dead. And then you have a pastor or a priest, it doesn't really matter, a religious man who walks past this guy, sees him laying down, crosses to the other side of the street just to get around him so he wouldn't have to touch him. Then there was this other guy down the road who was a doctor who saw him and said, "You need to get to a hospital," and just kept kept walking on. Later that day, this old homeless guy comes down and sees this man bleeding to death, picks him up and takes him to the mission, and then says, I know I don't have much money, but take care of this man and make sure he gets well. And when I come back, I will work to help pay for his care. So now, who was that person's real neighbor? Was it the religious man? I don't think so. Was it the doctor? Guess again. It was the man who you thought wouldn't be who was. That homeless man who helped him. That is who your neighbor is.
So how many times am I supposed to forgive somebody? 7?
We're vengeful people, aren't we? I mean, maybe it's the city that hardens us. But just look the way our laws are set up. You can sue someone. There was someone who sued a company because their coffee was too hot. I mean, nowadays it's easier to sue someone than to help someone out. But I tell you a greater way. I tell you, turn the other cheek. Yes, that is what I said. Turn the other cheek. It takes more courage to turn the other cheek. And yes, I said courage. To forgive someone else than it is to take them to the court system and sue them for their coat, for their money. 70 times 7. One more time. Every time. Do you not see? You are so obsessed on what you wear, what you eat, where you're gonna go. You wonder if I can get into the Hard Rock Cafe, what I'm going to eat, pizza or wings. Am I going to be able to get tickets to that Indians game, or am I going to have to go to a scalper to get them? But the thing is, you see this flower? This flower doesn't worry about today or tomorrow, what it's gonna wear, what it's gonna eat, who it's gonna see, because God the Father takes care of it. Judas, come here. Come on. See the cell phone? And ladies, you know, I mean, you look at this, I have no even idea how much this suit costs. But even in this suit, this handsome man who is available can't compete with that beauty of that flower I had. And you think if God is going to take care of that flower, how much more is he going to take care of you? And you. Even you, Judas.
Jesus, I am begging you, this is really starting to get too hot. Just get out of town for a couple days. Just after the Passover.
Our place is here. You'll understand that. Go. Do what you must. Go. And woe to the man you betrayed. The Son of God. For it is better that he was never born.
Yes, yeah. I'm gonna get my end of the bargain. You just better make sure you keep it close. wait an instant. What?
Have you ever seen something so beautiful that you are afraid to touch it? And when you finally did, you destroyed it? Have you ever loved something so much and then become the instrument of its destruction? I betrayed innocent blood.
Judas. My sweet Judas. If you'd only waited, I could have saved even you.
Tell us he didn't rise from the dead? This is a load of crap. We're not gonna believe this. They're trying to shut us up. Let's show them they can't.
Tragedy today as police violently broke up a peaceful demonstration at the March for Jesus.